What is up, YouTube? Memphis here, coming at you live with a prediction video for the August 2018 Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Banlist. That's quite a mouthful. And I'm just going to go over some of my ideas for what is going to be hit by the ban list, cards that's going to come on, come off, whatever. Granted, this is not going to be a comprehensive list because I'm not meta savvy, but I think I've got a good idea of some of the things that are going to be on this list. If I miss anything, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Let's get started. So let's first talk about things that are definitely should be banned. Let's see. First, we've got Cannon Soldier, and more specifically, its cousin Toon Cannon Soldier, even more so. These cards, in combination with the argument-inducing Firewall Dragon, can lead to an instant OTK, as when you summon Cannon Soldier, put on Firewall Dragon, and summon Wind-Up Bat of all things, and it just loops around and burns your opponent to death. And that is why Cannon Soldier needs to be banned. Toon, even more so, because it is searchable with Toon Table of Contents. So yes, that's a card that needs to be banned. Another pair of cards that need to be introduced to the ban list, I think one or the other or both, either one, is, Sky Striker, Engage, or Hornet Bit. These cards are splashed into pretty much everything, because Blandish Maidens are poison of the deck, and they are just everywhere. Engage is just, not only is it a better Rota, more or less, I mean, it's a Rota for spell cards, but whatever, we are going to need to get rid of that, because it also lets you draw things, and it's a bit much. I mean, all you need is 3 spells on the graveyard, and that's easy to do. Hornet Bit is just free token, and tokens are king in Link format. So yeah, one or the other needs to get hit. If not banned, at the very minimum, they need to be limited. Another thing that definitely needs to be banned is the entirety of pendulums. Okay, no, that was a joke. That was a joke. We don't need to ban pendulums. Although I still think pendulums are annoying, even today. They are still an annoying combination of card. But yeah, we don't need to ban pendulums. Just forget I said that. Anyway, let's move on into things that are probably not going to get banned. Sorry, I forgot to put a picture of this one. We got Firewall Dragon himself. Now, the interesting thing about Firewall Dragon is, although it is an annoying card, and it is a very powerful card, it's not going to get banned anytime soon. And the main reason is because it is the boss monster of Mr. Playmaker Man in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Vrains, or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's not going to get banned just because it's his main boss monster. It'd be like banning the Dark Magician. It'd be banning Stardust Dragon or Odd Eyes or whatever. It's just not going to happen yet. Once Link Vrains is over, it'll probably get banned. But for now, it is going to stay right where it is. Let's see, what else? Let's go to the limited list, starting, of course, with obligatory Free Stratos. First card I think that should get limited, even though I've used it recently, is Galaxy Soldier. This card has been out for a while, and while it isn't as good as it's even better as it is now that I think about it. Yeah, Galaxy Soldier is you discard a light monster, and then you get him out, and then you get another one, and then you can discard another light monster, get him out again. Not only is this free Link material, in an area where the more materials you get, the better monsters you get, but it also leads into our favorite Exceed monster, Cyber Dragon Infinity. And I think that this is a bit much. It's too good in today's formats, especially with all the things you can load the graveyard with. I think it needs to be set to 1. That way Galaxy players can still use it, but they have to put other things in it if they want to do things. Let's see, another card I want to come off the ban list, actually, is Shadal Construct. That is because people have been playing with Shadals, even with Construct being banned. They've had to be constructive, very creative about it. And so I think it's time to give them a bone and give them Construct to 1. We'll see where it goes. If Construct's still, too good for today's game, I think it should go back to being banned. But let's bring it off. I mean, we brought Monster Reborn off of all things, and that hasn't been such a big problem, but so why not Construct? Come on. Now, I know this is a newer one. This next card is new, is Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. Which, if you've never heard of this card, it's a really old card, and it says that when a zombie special summoned, mill 2 of your opponent's cards from the top of their deck. Now, normally this card would not be good at all. However, the new archetype, Mayakashi, especially with this tuner here, Daki. Yeah, beautiful Mayakashi Duck. Yeah, this thing, which keeps special summoning itself every time you sync with it. If you go into Mayakashis, of course, but they can just do it over and over again. It'll mill up to 10 of your opponent's cards or more. And that's a lot of cards to lose, even in today's game. Not every deck has cards that they want to have milled. Some cards they don't want to mill. What if you mill all your opponent's, like, outs to everything you got? It's not so good. So I think Construct might need to be hit. Although, to be honest, Mizuki might actually get hit more likely than Bone Tower. But that's a bit of a stretch because they're pushing all the new zombie support. So they're probably not going to hit Mizuki. Probably not. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We'll see. Last card for limiting is a Link monster. And I was debating which of the Troy Mares to hit. They all have their different reasons to be hit, but I think that Troy Mare Unicorn is probably the biggest one to be limited, because unlike the rest of them, he has the most annoying effect. Although, Griffin's pretty nasty. Let's see, Phoenix is basically just MST. Cerberus, everyone plays Cerberus wrong. Mermaid's not that great, it just starts up them. That's about it. So, Unicorn to 1, probably the only Troy Mare worth getting hit by the ban list at all. Let's see, next up, we're going to look at the semi-limited list. First is a hopeful for me, and that is Skill Drain. The reason I want Skill Drain is because there's too many big monsters with too many crazy effects, and we need to limit the effects a little bit. But mostly because I like trains, and another Skill Drain in trains would be very nice, barring more train support, of course. And second card, this is one we're going to really talk about, is Terraforming. Now, I know a lot of people want to limit or ban Terraforming. Well, let's just slow down real quick. Okay, there are a lot of really good field spells in Yu-Gi-Oh! No one's denying that. There's also a lot of field spells that certain decks need to, do anything. Let's take, for example, BES. Imagine BES without the field spell. It's nothing. It doesn't work at all. So I think we can't ban Terraforming, because that'll destroy all the little decks that need their field spells to do anything whatsoever. So, here's my idea. We'll take Terraforming to 2. That way people will be forced to put in Metaverse as their third Terraforming. We'll see how it goes. If field spells are still a problem, we'll take it down to limiting them. And then people will need 2 Metaverse. We're just going to slow the field surge a little at a time to find that right balance between good enough and too much, okay? Let's see, what else do we've got? That's all the things for semi. Mostly we got to take things off the ban list, because the ban part of the list is too much. It's too much. We got to shorten it up. So here's a few ideas for what to take off of the ban part of the ban list. One is real, one is a joke. First idea is Tribe Infecting Virus. Could probably go down to, just take it off. I mean, discarding a card to destroy all monsters of a specific type that you declare sounds good. It's basically just a selective lightning vortex. But the thing is, in most decks nowadays, well, not every deck, but most decks, they're going to run multiple cards of different types. So you're going to have to discard, a lot of your resources in order to nuke your opponent's field. And what if they're playing a mirror match? You'll nuke your own cards. So Tribe, definitely something to consider. And as for my joke idea, the card that is not going to get unbanned, but the last time I called a card to come off the ban list that was a joke, it did. I'm going to call this one Pot of Greed. I mean, for one thing, nobody knows what it does. Nobody plays it because nobody can, figure the card out, because it's so mysterious and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think Pot of Greed, while it will be abused the heck out of whatever deck it is put in, all it needs is a quick errata that says you can only use it once per turn, and then it's not a problem at all. Probably go down to, I probably wouldn't go more than 1 on that. But yeah, Pot of Greed is my joke idea for a card to get unbanned. And let's see. Oh yeah, Okay, so I think that is good for the list. I'm sure I've missed a few cards. Now that I think about it, Scapegoat should probably get hit in some way. Probably limit that or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this list. I'm sure you have some comments, and I'm very glad to hear them and answer them and all that good stuff. Let me know what cards you think I missed, what cards you think I picked that are not so good, all that good stuff. Just be cordial about it, okay? So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. This will be your boy, the Memphis XLR8, and I will see you when the ban list comes out, and we'll talk about it then. Later, everybody.